What's going on, everybody? It's Tom.
And it's Jamie. Welcome to the Chronicles of Podcast.
The Chronicles of Bloodstock 2024. How are you? How's things? How's your personal Friday treating you?
It's the only point of confusion is that it feels like a Saturday. But besides that, it's great.
Why does it feel like Saturday?
So we got in yesterday.
Yeah.
And normally we'll get in on a Friday, play Saturday.
Oh, okay, I see.
But why not expand the weekend?
Yeah, fuck it, why not? Exactly.
Yeah.
It's always a beautiful moment when you think the weekend's already started and it hasn't yet, so, it's an absolutely beautiful moment. Excited for later to play?
Very much, very much. It's our third time at Bloodstock, and we feel obliged to lay waste to the festival, and that's what we're going to do.
Yeah. There's going to be nothing left by the time you're done. Everyone else will be like, where's the stage gone? It's gonna...
Yeah, exactly. There's some rubble over here. Yeah, it used to be the main stage.
I was going to say, it's only at metal festivals you're like, I love this place, I'm going to destroy it.
Yeah, exactly. That is the natural sort of way of thinking for metal. I love this, let's make it into atoms.
And the rest of you will play on these atoms, and you'll destroy these atoms and make it nothing.
Exactly.
It's going to be in a massive black void, no one's going to know what's going on. We'll be floating through time and space.
Oh, that's a beautiful dream, man.
Yes. Now, obviously you guys have been around for a very long time.
Yeah.
So setlist wise, you must struggle massively to decide what you're going to play.
Yeah.
Festival wise, do you have a certain setlist, or do you just change it up every time you come back?
We change it up from day to day, basically, because it's we have a big selection and we try to make it fit the mood of whatever we're trying to do.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people seeing a lot of Enslaved shows, so we do take that into consideration also, that we, of course we're egotistical maniacs being, performers, musicians, but we do also try to calculate in what we good for people to watch, at this point of the Enslaved career. Today at Bloodstock we're going to present a lot of the new stuff, so it's centered around that. But then you got to sneak in some of the old stuff too,
Yes.
Yeah. How much can you do in 45, 60 minutes? Let's find out.
Yeah. And are we going to keep everybody happy, or?
Yeah.
So, us as a podcast, we are ambassadors for the Sophie Lancaster Foundation. Are you aware of Sophie and the story?
Yes, absolutely.
Incredible. Yes. So what we're doing, we're talking to bands this weekend to find out if this still affects your life today, being part of this community. Have you had this now as an adult where you're treated differently, even if it's just funny looks, just in your day-to-day life, or if you just be going to the doctors, the dentist, going to work, whatever it may be?
I think it's quite different for us in Norway, to be honest. We get a lot, I guess you could say, too much for free being a Norwegian metal band. We even have this narrative that the Norwegians invented black metal kind of thing, So if you're Norwegian, it's great, We know differently. When we started up in 1991, 92, all the bands, we were influenced by a bunch of bands. There he is. Influenced by a bunch of bands that were already going, the Eastern European bands, the Greek scene.
Yeah.
And all that. So we know, we know the story, but in Norway we're very early on. It was a lot of resistance in a sense. Nowadays they're all very proud, So being a metal guy in Norway now, actually when I moved into my where I live, I got to know that they checked with the police, and they were so relieved to find out I wasn't a biker. You're just a Satanist. That's how bad it is.
That's insane.
Fantastic. You're a Satanist. Welcome.
As long as you're not revving engines late at night.
Yeah. Oh, you don't have a bow. Lovely. You're not a biker.
That's fucking brilliant.
So I fear for my brothers and sisters in other countries where they can't get approval for rehearsal room support, or being, looked down upon in their daily life, having trouble getting work, all that stuff.
Yeah.
In Norway, it's pretty much, if you don't have a face tattoo, you can get any job. If you have a face tattoo, you might have to wait 2 days more.
I suppose my next question was going to be, because obviously when we were growing up and when what happened to Sophie, 2024 is a very different world. So I was going to say, do you think it's easier to grow up being a part of this alternative community now? Or still, is there that work to do, do you reckon?
I think it's really hard. I feel bad for the next generation because of the social media thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is just sort of moving that bullying and that horrible sort of freezing people out and all that. Just moved it into digital territory.
Yeah, especially right, because you're saying like it's a lot more accepted in Norway, but if these kids are going online, there's people who aren't from Norway online, so you're still going to get open to that abuse. Yeah,
Yeah, but it's yeah, exactly. It's the same. I'm jokingly exaggerating, but for young people, you know, for a bit older people like us, you know, we know where we are and all that. And I think metal and it's good that it's being remembered, that you guys are still working with that. Because it can still happen, you know, all the time. There's this sadistical side to the human nature that needs to be influenced, you know, needs to be, tell people, make them remember that it's very easy to get off trail there, because it causes people to be excited, feel important. These bullies and say this, they're being sort of, they have a problem in their own life, obviously. You don't become a bully or a fucking fascist just because you're having such a good time. There's something wrong to begin with, right?
Yes.
And that needs to be confronted. And the way you do that, I think, is dialogue, always. I still believe in that. You know, we had the same in the black metal scene in the mid-90s with all these right-wing bands popping up. So the solution wasn't to go there and punch each other with bats in the face. It was talking and being, you know, okay, there's a problematic element in the world of black metal, yes, but that doesn't make us disband or leave black metal behind. It just says, like, this is not what it's about.
You're so right. So many different problems, not just what we're talking about today, can be solved to just opening a line of dialogue and just talking.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It really is. Bringing it back to you guys, though. You are going on a Latin American world tour. That doesn't make any sense. A Latin American tour.
For them, it's the world.
A Latin American tour in November. How excited are you for this tour?
Very, very excited. We've been there once before on a proper tour. We've been there a couple of times for festivals. Back to '95 was the first time we went there, and it's it's good for us Europeans also to be reminded that there's a big world outside, man.
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely.
We're not that much better than the Americans for this, egocentrical worldview, you know. It's good to be there.
Incredible. Thank you so much for taking the time out and chatting to us today. It means the
Ivar,
absolute
thanks, guys.
world.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much,
Appreciate
Ivar.
it.
Really have a lovely rest of your day, and then good luck later.
Now I'll lie down on the grass.
Yes. Wonderful. Go.
See you guys.
Take care.
Cheers.
Thank you very much.